Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Hammond, your school librarian slash media specialist until Mrs. Turk comes back because that is who your media specialist at Haigh is. So I'm just covering for her until she comes back, and I have been since September, and I've really enjoyed looking at all your work and meeting with so many of you in live Zoom. So I've been loving Haigh. Today, I'm going to show you, we're starting something really cool, curbside book pickup, and meaning that you are now able to check books out of our library. Even though we are not face to face yet, you're still going to be able to choose and check out the books that you like that you would normally would in the library. So let's get started and let me tell you how we're going to do this. You're just going to start at Student Portal. So I'm going to pretend I'm a student right now. And once you're in your student portal, you are going to scroll down and you're going to go to School Library Catalogs. School Library Catalogs under Useful Links. Once you get here, you are going to look for Haigh, and there is Haigh Elementary. Now, if you accidentally choose the wrong school, when you go to log in a minute here, it won't work. So make sure you're choosing Haigh. Now, Miss Hammond is going to choose, I'm also at McCullough Eunice, so I'm going to choose my McCullough Eunice because I don't know if I choose, well, you know what? Never mind. Let me try it. And the reason why I'm not sure if Haigh is going to work for me because I'm just kind of subbing for Mrs. Turk. So let's see if it'll let me log in. Oh, I think it will. Okay, when you get there, it's going to ask you to log in. Please don't start searching for books until you log in. Because if you don't log in, you can't put any books on hold. Now listen very, very carefully to your login information. Your login is your student ID number, and your password is your student ID number. So your username and password are the exact same number, no spaces. So for example, if your student ID number is 2001434, your password will also be 2001234, whatever I just said. It's the same thing, okay? Okay, then you're going to click submit after that. Okay, so I was onto something. It will not let me log into Haigh, so bear with me. So there's a perfect example for you that Miss Hammond is not, um, because I am not assigned to Haigh, even as a teacher technically, I have to go with my McCullough Eunice. So that was a perfect example of, see, it will not let you log in if you do not click the correct school, which the correct school for you guys is going to be Haigh. So I'm going to log in. Now it'll let me log in. And mine is already saved. That's why you didn't see me type anything in there. Okay, now that you're here, now these books are going to be, a little bit different than yours because these are the books I have at McCullough Eunice, and I know you have a bunch of wonderful books too, and that you have another order coming in as well. So let's pretend I want to check out a certain book. I will just search it. Okay, I'm just going to type it in. Now you can also look at the popular titles here, and if you scroll down, you can search by genre, graphic novels, fantasy, mystery, and all that great stuff. But if you already have in mind a title that you want to check out, then you just type it in. So I'm going to type in one of my favorite books, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was one of the first chapter books that I can remember that I read all the way through, and I think I finished it in 2 days. That's how much I loved it. So when I look over here, it says Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is in. Awesome. I can place a hold. Now, if it says it's out, it is up to you if you still want to place a hold on it. I would not, because you don't know how long that book is gonna take to come in. There's a very strong possibility, because we haven't been to school in a long time, that book can be sadly either lost, or Not just that, someone does have it at home and they haven't brought it in yet. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay? So you don't really want to check out a book unless it says in, and it's in green here. So if Miss Hammond wants to put Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on hold, all I got to do is click hold. Bam. It's there. Okay? And if you want to unhold it, if you change your mind, I just clicked unhold. So if you're like, oh no, I really didn't want to choose that, I changed my mind, you can click unhold, and there you go. Now, um, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade, you are allowed to check out 2 books at a time right now. Kindergarten and first grade, we're just going to start off with one, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Um, After you've put 1 or 2 books on hold, remember, maximum. So let's pretend, Miss Hammond, I'm a student, and I'm like, oh, but I'm going to put 5 books on hold. When me or Miss DeBaja go pull books to put on the side for you, we are not going to pull 3 or 4 books for you, okay? Like I said, second, third, fourth grade, maximum of 2 books, just like you were if you were at school. So it's no different. So please don't put on hold more than 1 or 2, because we will not give you more than 1 or 2. Um, this is how, when you go to pick up your books, when do you go pick up your books? Pickup is every Friday between 12 to 2 o'clock. Between 12 to 2 o'clock. And you are going to go to door number 4. But before you go to door number 4, because we can't just be knocking on the door, Mrs. DeBaja, our school media secretary, who was wonderful, is not going to just be standing at the door the whole time. Instead, she is going to be waiting for you, but you have to dial the library phone number, and then she will meet you outside, you and your parent outside. And that school library phone number, boys and girls, is 313 827 6206. 827 6206. Remember, this is at door number 4. Please do not go to a different door in the building. Um, we have to follow the rules so this can run smoothly. And this is between Friday from 12 to 2 o'clock. So let's say I'm a student and I'm really excited to pick up my books, but I can't make it. I can't make it that Friday. My mom was busy. We just didn't have time. I don't want you to be upset or stressed out. We will hold the books. We will hold the books on the cart for a couple of weeks. So if you don't come in right away, don't worry. You can come in that following week. All right? So we will hold them for at least 2 weeks for you on the side. So don't stress about that. When you are done reading your books and you are ready to check out new books, if you would like to do so, you have to make sure you bring your old books back with you. If you don't bring your old books back with you, we will not hand you the new books, okay? Because we're not allowed to have out more than 1 or 2 books at a time. I just want to make sure that I cleared everything up here, okay? So to sum it up, second, third, fourth grade, fifth grade, no more than 2 books. Between 12 to 2 o'clock on Fridays at door number 4. Miss Hammond already gave you the phone number. I'll say it this is probably the third time, 827-6206. We will have your books ready for you. I mean, as soon as you come to the door, we just hand them to you and you can drive off. It's very, very simple, okay? We want you to read, and that's why we're excited about doing this. Now, if you have any questions or your parents have any questions about this, or there's still any confusion, you can email Miss Hammond, and my email address is hamida@dearbornschools.org. So if there's anything else that you'd like to know, or something that you may be confused about, please email me and I'll be more than happy to help. This starts this Friday. So if your teacher is sharing this with you on Tuesday, you can come pick up on Friday. please remember you're not picking up any other day except Friday. That is the only day that we're scheduled for pickup. Um, if you put a book on hold Friday morning, we will try our best to have it ready for you, but you have to understand and respect Mrs. DeBaja's time. You should definitely, if you're coming to pick up on Friday, to at least put your uh, book on hold at least one day before, preferably 2 or 3 days before, okay? Just so we can be prepared for you. And we know that, hey, we have a lot of students, can't be squeezing in 20, 30 people the last second for pickup, okay? So I hopefully that you're excited about this. We are excited about this. And again, remember, you can email me if there was anything that you need to know more about.